Hello everyone, and welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I am outside here, and I'm going to show you how to make a very simple fertilizer. Also acts as pesticide from papaya plants. You know what? I think I need to get my microphone because you guys won't be able to hear me under these conditions. All right, folks, I'm back. Okay, think you can hear me now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Thank you for coming. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be showing you how to make papaya leaf fertilizer slash pesticide. It acts as a fertilizer and a pesticide. So that's what I'm going to show you today. If it's your first time, a very special welcome to you. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are often loyal supporters, I thank you so much for coming back again. So we're going to be using papaya leaves to make pesticide slash fertilizer. A very simple recipe. Yeah. So these are the leaves I'm going to be using. We have several papaya trees in the garden. This one right here is a volunteer one. It means we didn't plant it, it just came up on its own. And look at that lovely bunch right there. It's Olive. Hello, it's Olive. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up. Yeah, so I'm showing you the papaya trees that we have here. And since we have so many papaya trees, we can use the leaves to make fertilizer slash pesticide. This is a very healthy one too. Yeah. And this one coming up is a dwarf one. This is a dwarf tree. Dwarf doesn't mean that it's the size of the tree. It means that the tree started bearing fruit very early. That's what a dwarf tree does. That's so cool. I've been into trees lately. Oh, what a coincidence. All right. You came to the right place. I hope you subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that bell. And after you hit the bell, hit the word all, so that you'll get all the uploads. It will come straight to you. Yeah. This tree suffered cold weather, caused this banana tree to be stunted like that. Yeah, so I'm just showing you just if I have time at the end and you want to see a tour of the garden, we can do that. But right now, I'm going to show you the papaya trees. And we have some seedlings yet to be planted. We have papayas all year round. That's, yeah, all year round papaya trees. This one is in a container. And this one we've been harvesting from for about a year now, since last year, early last year. This one, the cold weather caused the papayas to be ripen prematurely. We're going to have to go there and take down all of those because we don't want to harbor pests, you know. Yeah. So let me show you how I'm going to make this recipe. All right, for this recipe, I need 2 to 3 leaves. And I'm gonna see this container is filled with water. And for good measure, I'm gonna add some garlic in it too. Yeah. So let me get you set up. Now we talk about what this is. So I'm moving you from this handheld. Yeah. Okay. Get you closer. All right. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. So what I'm going to do is going to cut up these leaves in the bucket of water. So this is a 5-gallon bucket. There's about 4 gallons in here. I think I should try to put it up here. Let's see. So you can see. So I'm going to have to move the tripod up. Thank you for the thumbs up, Evangelist. Welcome. How are you doing, Evangelist Melvina? Are you feeling better? I hope you are. Greetings from Charlotte, Mr. Peter. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. So I'm making natural pesticide / fertilizer from what we have a lot of in the garden, papaya leaves. These papaya leaves, and this liquid fertilizer I'm making is very cost effective. The leaves are filled with nitrogen. Yep. And phosphorus. Evangelist, I have headache a couple of days. I went to my doctor yesterday. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so this is filled with nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, antioxidant, and an enzyme that I already featured on this channel called papain. When you eat the fruit, papain helps with digestion, and it also breaks down protein. So what I'm doing now is cutting up the leaves and the stem in the water. Yeah. Let me put you a little closer. If you're just coming in, welcome. Thank you for coming. Now this mixture is going to do a lot for your plants. It will nourish the soil, promote plant growth. And the growth includes the leaves, the stem, the fruits. And it not only acts as a fertilizer, it acts as a pesticide too. And you know, if you have pests like caterpillar or aphids in your garden, this will take care of them. Yeah. So I'm showing you the simplest form of this fertilizer because you can, other ways you can ferment it. You can ferment it and put other things in it like red onions, garlic. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put some garlic in this one just for good measure. Um, you can add rice water. You can add even lemongrass and neem grass, neem leaves. But those you will have to make it ferment for about 1 to 2 weeks. This one is only going to be about 3 to 4 days. Welcome. How is everyone doing? Yes, folks. So I'm doing the simple one. This is just 3 leaves I'm using. You can even rough cut this, you know, like this. So the plants will get all the nutrients that they need. Phosphorus, and all the others. Thank you for your thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much. And when I'm finished, I see a few papayas that I'm going to harvest today. Welcome, welcome. There are all types of liquid fertilizer that you can make. There's one I also use that you make from kitchen scraps. And you let the kitchen scraps ferment for a few weeks in water. And then you dilute it afterwards. It's very, very strong. So the more things you add to it, and the longer you let it rest, you definitely have to dilute it with water. Like twice the amount of water for each gallon. Like for example, for each gallon of liquid, put about 2 gallons of water. Because you will burn up your plants if you just put the raw thing in it just like that. Shirley, welcome there. Welcome, Shirley Frey. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. So all I have in this container now are just some water. Let me put it up a little further so you can see even better inside. Sorry about that. How about that? So it's just water in there right now with the plant. Let me see if it's even better if I... No, it's better if I cut it. And then after 3 to 4 days, I'll come back to this and show you how I use it. Because you're going to have to strain it too. It needs to be strained. So in this case, I'm using this as fertilizer because I already have pesticide that I use in the garden. Natural pesticide that comes from cloves, the spice cloves. That's what I use for pesticide. Not only cost effective, but smart. Yeah, thank you, Peter. Yeah, if you don't have to spend money, Don't spend it. Make your own. And since I have all these leaves in here, I just decided, and I said, what can I do with all these leaves? That's when I did my research. I said, okay, good. Do you know that people make papaya leaf tea? Not just for plants, but for themselves. Yep. I'm not even going to peel it. Why? I'm just going to put it in there just like that. Cut it up. This right here, if you're just coming in, this is garlic. You could just do it with the plant just by itself like that. I just want it to be a little bit more potent. Cutting up the leaves releases the nutrients in the water, like the phosphorus and the nitrogen, the potassium, antioxidants, and the papain. Oh, I forgot my stir. The thing I'm going to use. Now you have to stir it up. Let me just find a stick out here. I'm outside. I should be able to find a piece of stick, right? Yeah. There you go. There's a stick. I'm going to stir. And then I'm going to cover it and let it sit for about 3 to 4 days. Let me show you what it looks like inside. I'm going to put this stick back where I can find it next time I want it. Oh, okay. Let's take a look inside. That's it. Simple. Very simple. All right, so let's cover this up. I'm gonna leave it. I'm under here. Let me show you where I am. I'm on the ackee tree where it's cool. I'm gonna leave it right here under this tree. Then I'm gonna take it around, and I have a couple fruits, papayas, that I am going to pick. This one right up here, these up here. So let me set you up, guys, so that you can see. We try not to leave them there for too long, or else the birds will get to them, and other insects as well. Get you. I have to find a steady area outside of the sun. That's an issue right now. Oh. How about that? Now what I need to do is to find a steady area, or else you'll fall on your head. Oh, let me use that little table that I have right here. Use this table here to lean against. If you're just coming in, welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to set you up here so you don't fall. Aha. There you go. All right. Now let me get my step stool. Oh, maybe I don't need it. I'm just going to use the picker. All right, this is the picker I'm going to use. Let's pray that they are good, because since the cold weather, some of these have been ripening, but not so. You know, I think I'd rather climb up there. Let me get my step stool. Okay. All right. Wow, getting a little envious here, Peter. You would like to have some papayas? Oh, last night's live, I made a papaya smoothie. Ah, this one looks good. Check it out. I think I should have got my basket too. Yeah. Oh. See this white sap that comes from it? That's the papain I was telling you about. It's good for digestion, and it breaks down protein. All right, that's one. So when you're picking papaya, don't look up. You don't want that thing falling in your face or in your eye. Here's this one. That's two. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need my basket, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the thumbs up too. All right. All right, let's see how many more we can get. Here's a third one. I don't know who's gonna get these, but somebody's gonna get these papayas. Papaya has more vitamin C than an orange. So if you want something packed with vitamin C. Get papayas. All right. So 4 big ones. Here's the 4th one. Anybody here who have never had this fruit? You've never had a papaya. Let me show you all 4. Makes the basket very heavy. And I know that if I go around, I'll probably find some other things. Check out this. Yeah. Over here is where I have my habanero, but the cold weather just prematurely ripening them before they're even ready. But, oh, I use them anyway. Still hot. And this is where we have some papaya. Oh, I'm going to show you my papaya, not papaya, excuse me, pineapple bed on the other side that's producing pineapples already. But here's where we have our callaloo. Now, all the greens did very well during the cold weather except the callaloo. They were all burnt. So I chopped them down and I'm basically starting over with these. Yeah, and we have some more pineapples over here. These are not ready yet, but I'm going to go over, I'm going to show you the other ones. Let me take you over there now. I'm going to need a small handheld, excuse me, tripod. So I'm moving you from one tripod to another. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just made some papaya leaf fertilizer. Simple, simple. So if you just come in and you'd like to see what it's like, go ahead and check out the video at the beginning once we're finished. So I'm taking you now. Oh, there's something else I need to do. I think I need to dig up this yam. The cold weather also affected this. We had yellow yam growing in this container, and look what happened. So I think I should just go ahead and do it now. I don't think there's anything in there, but you never know. So let me set you up right here, folks, and dig up this thing. Every day I said I'm going to do it, and I think today is the day. So I'm going to have to put you back on this tall tripod and get my digging tool. Now, yellow yam, the vines have spikes. So you have to be careful when you're getting ready to dig it up. Oh, this is our coconut tree that we're drinking coconuts from. Look how the cold weather turned them brown. But the juice, delicious. So we cleaned up the tree, clear off the barks. That's what's right here. And this is going to make good mulch. So let's go ahead and get ready to dig this up. I'm not expecting to get anything from it. But a garden is always full of surprises. So, oh, and then when I'm finished, I need to take you to show you what happened to the Otaiti apple tree. If you didn't see the short that came out yesterday. So we're going to dig up this. Let me get my digging tool. Ah. All right. Anybody think we're gonna get anything out of this? I think yellow yam would take like 9 months and more. But that this has not been 9 months yet. That's weeds. So let me get out this part here. I may have to go. I'm expecting it to go all the way down to the second bucket. And by the way, this is a volunteer plant. We found this yellow yam growing in one of the pineapple beds. And at the time, all we had was these two containers. All right. I'm not going to get too excited, but I see something. Oh, let me put you closer. You can see exactly what I'm digging up. And get you out of the sun too. That good? What about that? All right. You see this thing right here? Could be just the head, you know. I need more than just the head. Because if it's just the head, I'll just replant it. I think I'm going to have to take out this dirt out of here. Yellow yam in containers. All right, I'm going to have to spill this dirt out of here. I want to save it though. I need to use it again. So I'm going to get another container and put it in. All right, folks. Found a container. It already has holes in the bottom, so I won't have to worry about that if you need to use it. I see lots of little vines. And I don't have on the right gloves, you know. And vines mean good news, you know. But it may be prematurely. Hear the birds? All right, folks. This has a lot of spikes. I need to get proper gloves. I hadn't planned on doing this, but if I'm going to do it, might as well do it right. Yeah. Okay. Got proper gloves now. If you're just coming in, I welcome you to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm Marva, and I've had to be digging up this yellow yam, though we don't think there's yam in there yet, but the cold weather has just killed the plant. Let's put it that way. All the vines are gone, are done. So no need waiting to see, but it would be nice because, you know, we didn't plant this. I mean, originally it's a volunteer plant that we found in one of the pineapple beds. And I have to remember that I'm going to show you the container section where the pineapples are in containers and show you how many of them are start bearing fruits. And so we planted this yam in these 2 containers that we have. This is one, there's another one under it, because that's what we had at the time. And when you find volunteer plants in your garden, hey, they're always welcome here. Can you see what I see? You see that, folks? Woo! I don't want to get too excited, but I need to cut this off. Yeah, because it's dangerous part right there. I don't want to break it if it's something there. If it has to be something. We didn't plant this. It started growing. Hey, what do you see? Anybody see what I see? I do not want it to break. Now I'm getting excited. I'm really getting excited. I wonder if this thing goes all the way down to the second container. Oh my goodness. It feels big. Well, it doesn't matter how long it's going to take tonight. I'm digging till I reach the very end. Can you guys see what I see already? Talk to me. Do you see yam? Woo! Yes, sirree. Harvesting, reaping what I didn't plant. Whoa! Look at this. It's a lot on the good soil too. This soil is so rich. Oh my goodness, guys. I think it goes past this container here. So what I need to do is get this up. Aha. Yep. It's coming up. Look at that. There's more dirt than I can. Okay. Don't worry about that. Now I need to get this out. Yes. Imogen. Try not to break it. That's it. That's the idea. I don't want to break it. I'm going to dig around it. Let's get this out of the way. I did not expect to see this. I just put the dirt on the ground. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Woo! Yes, sirree. Yellow yam. I can smell the soup already. It's coming up. You know I'm going to have to weigh this. Look at that. And here I am thinking, there's nothing in there. I'm going to have to weigh this. The next time I'm going to tell you how much. I'm going to say 2 pounds, 2.5. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's any more. You know what? I don't want to be sounding greedy, but sometimes you get more than one. Where's my tool? Oh, here it is. Let's dig around it and see. No. I wasn't expecting that. Not at all. Oh my goodness. No, nothing. You see, look at that. Soil is very, very healthy. All kinds of organisms in here that you're not seeing. But I got yam. I got a piece of yellow yam. Do you know how much this would cost me in the store? Yellow yam right now in the supermarket is, the last time I checked, was $3.99 a pound. And then one time it went over $4. Yam, I didn't have to buy. Yeah. So this is going into the basket too. All right. I'm gonna go around and see what else we can find. Oh, then I'll show you. Oh, this is our pineapple container section. Let me put this yam back and I'll come back over here. Oh, you coming over, Peter? Yeah, Imogene. That's a big one. Yeah. To be honest with you, I wasn't expecting anything. That's why I left it there for days now. I can't believe this. Yeah, I'm so big. Let me go get the basket. So what I'm going to do is cut off a piece of the head before we get ready when we get ready to use it, and plant it again. One more thing, folks. Ah, long. Let me come back. One moment. Yeah, Peter, yellow yam will take like 9 months or more, but since it's come out that big, I'll have to say it's at least 9 months. But I need to go back and look at the original video when we planted it. So I'm going to say it's at least 9 months then for that size. All right. My husband is going to be surprised when he comes and see this, because he was saying yesterday that he doesn't think anything is in there. All right. When he plants stuff, everything goes. Okay, look at that. That's one pineapple, two pineapples, three pineapples, four pineapples. That's five. That's six. Seven. And eight. Yes, Peter, and in a container. That's why I keep saying to people, don't say you don't have a backyard. You don't need a backyard. Get containers. Start anything in containers. Anything in containers. And I always say if you want to start on something that will grow quickly, do herbs. Let me show you my container herbs. Do herbs. This is a small box that a subscriber gave me. And I said, what am I going to plant in here? And then I said, oh, herbs. Now, this was, if you're following, you would have known that there's a lot of basils in there. Basils cannot tolerate cold weather. So it died. I had to take out the entire thing. The whole thing right here was basil. So now all we have now, I have to plant some other things. So there's oregano, we have parsley, we have two types of thyme. English thyme is those regular thyme, small thyme that you often get in the store. And then there is lemon thyme. This lemon thyme smells just like it said its name, lemon. And that's in the box. So just start with a container. You can get a container even as small as this. Start something in something small as this container here. Here we have sugarcane container. We took some of it out and replanted. I'll show you where they were replanted. But look, we're gonna get sugarcane soon. So we took about 4 of them out of that box and planted them over here. And the sugarcane will take 12 to 18 months to grow. So no excuses about, I don't have a yard. You don't need a yard. Look at these pineapples growing out of containers. Some of my best pineapples came out of containers. Yeah. So let's go check the nurseberry tree and see if there's any ripe nurseberry there already. This coconut are delicious. This tree is bearing coconut for the first time. This one. The one I showed you earlier, we have had coconut before. And what I noticed a couple of days ago is that it's also bringing out fresh blossoms right between here. These little thing right here, these are the male blossoms. The female ones are what's going to turn into coconuts. So these are the male. Female ones look like these. But they are delicious. No excuse can be accepted, right, Peter? No excuse can be accepted. So we have had to do a lot of cleanup after the cold weather. And from what I understand, another one is coming. So we have been doing a lot of cleaning up after cold weather. It's this is the first time we have had such relentless cold weather. But here is the nurseberry tree. I didn't check the ground this morning. Usually sometimes in the morning there would be nurseberries on the ground. But the ones that you see on the ground now are on branches. Yeah, these are on branches. Let me see if anything is ready. When they fall off, then you know they're fit. And if you shake the tree and they fall off, they're fit. Some of you may know this as sapodilla. So nurseberry or sapodilla. Hello, meow. It's my lifelong dream to live in South Florida. You're so lucky. Well, I should say that, yes, thank you. I'm just glad that we're able to have a backyard where we can grow what we eat. See, even the birds get their own food, so they don't come and mess with mine. Yeah. And we get all kinds of birds in here. There's blue jay. There's the cardinal. Those are red bird. We have the local birds called the grackles. They're black. And we even have some parrots from time to time who come and give us a visit. Like a dozen of them. There must be an aviary somewhere where they come from. But they come up once. Look at this one, it's so big. In a few more days, this one will be ready. Look what the cold weather did to the bunch of bananas. The banana is not sure what it's supposed to do. It doesn't know if it's supposed to ripen, if it's supposed to keep going, but that's what happened. And all the banana plants and plantain plants were messed up. This one looked like it just stopped growing. It's looking just like the banana. This is plantain. And this is, like I said before, this one is a dwarf tree. Oh, I need to check the guava tree. There may be guavas on it. This week alone, I've picked about 2 dozen from this tree already. And the cold weather did this to the leaves. It's literally burned them. It's like freezer burn. Look, they are crisp. But it seemed like the fruits were not affected though. I'll keep this one for another day. I know when the harvest is ending, when the fruits are maturing and they're very small. Because at the beginning, they're huge. I don't see any for today. No, none today. And I don't, oh, I did look on the ground over here to see if the nestberries are on the ground. Where you living, Meow? Where you living? This tree's so loaded that there are fruits everywhere. Look at this, trying to get over here on the banana plant. And there's none over there. Yesterday I did a large harvest of greens. So if you want to see it, go check out yesterday's live, yesterday morning live. This is kale. Does the squirrel steal the nutberry? I don't speak too loud. I don't have any squirrels. There was one that used to come here, but this is what I did and it just stopped coming. It used to love the ackee tree. This ackee tree here. It will eat up all the ackees, and so I got this tree barrier right here where it doesn't have anything for them to grip, to go up, so he can't get up there. And he used to love to do this, come up here to this tree. This is a avocado tree, and even though we didn't have any avocado on it, he used to come up here and then jump over. I have not seen that squirrel in a long, long time. The avocado is blossoming. This tree has not yet borne any fruits, but it's the second time that it's blossoming, and that means it will start bearing fruits. This could be the year. Yeah, so I have to say, there is no squirrel. This bunch of bananas is ready to be harvested. Yeah, so back to the beds. Oh, let me put this back on the... This keeps the pests out, you know. I have to... These nets keep the pests out, so I need to put it back in place. Sorry. I have to go search for the hooks that are supposed to be around here. I think here's one in the ground. These hooks keep the net in place. Okay, let's get my foot to push that down in the ground. All right, so that's one bed. We also had what was here again? Broccoli. We harvested from here, and we have a little bit of mustard greens right there. Here's another bed that we're making. We remove the woods. We're taking away once the wood gets rotten, we take them away and we're using now metal bed. This is going to be another metal bed over here. This is a tomato. Just a few tomatoes left on this one. Oh, there's some to be harvested right here. Yep, I need to get the basket. See if I can leave you here and run and get the basket. Yeah. Those fruits are too heavy for that. So I'm going to use this little colander I have here, my outdoor colander. Welcome, welcome if you're just coming in. I'm at the tomato bed now, and I see a few cherry tomatoes that I need to. And here we have some red callaloo. Red callaloo are very difficult to grow here. I don't know why, but they don't grow as well as the regular one and the tricolored ones. Oh, there's some over here too. This is a very big vine. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your thumbs up too. I really appreciate it. And if you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Huh? It's free. Subscribing is free. Thumbs up is free. Commenting is free. All of those help the channel to grow. So if you'd like to see the channel grow, go ahead and do at least 2 of those things. Either share, comment, subscribe, or leave a thumbs up. 2 of those things would be appreciated if you can't do all 4. I mean, if you don't feel like doing all 4. Not that you can't do it. All right. These tomatoes here. Today I saw a bird I've never seen here before. And I know it's a stranger because it came over here trying to eat my tomato. The regular birds don't do that. This one is blushing, so I think I should take it. Yeah. Let's see if there's any more. No. This bed was a bed of mini bell peppers. The cold weather did that in too. But the Scotch bonnet peppers, they stayed. I harvested 2 yesterday. And I guess it's going to have to, oh, there's one more here, but I'm going to wait for it to turn red. The 2. The Scotch bonnet survive, which is good. Okay, let me show you what's in this bed. If you just come in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. This is our collard greens bed. Collard greens, I harvested from here yesterday. We had a lot. Collard greens over here, and I'll show you what's on the other side. One moment, I have to put you down. And here we have celery. Some callaloo planted itself in there too. So we harvested those yesterday, plus some celery as well. I'm sorry about that. Yep. If you last night's lives where I cooked the greens, I cooked the celery with the collard greens. So you can check that one out. Got 2 more beds over here to show you. Hold on. To put you down to zip this back up. And this one is another bed of kale. Harvested from this yesterday too. right, get everything in its place. And over here is another bed, and here we have Swiss chard. This bed was intended for Swiss chard and spinach, but we couldn't find any spinach at the nurseries. So we left with Swiss chard. We have been harvesting a lot from these beds. These were planted in September of last year, so 5 months ago. And within 1 month after planting, we started harvesting. And as long as you keep harvesting, it will give you a lot for a long time. I think one time we went as far as like harvesting up to 7 months. But once the summer comes, they don't do well. Nothing thrives here during the summertime. So what we do is focus on all the fruit trees. We get a lot of fruits during the summertime. But the beds, it's just too hot during the summertime for them. Yeah. This is another bed of pineapples. You can tell we love pineapples and papayas. There's another bed here and another one here. Oh, we have another bed over here. And this is where, and for those of you just coming in, I'm going to show you what we harvested. And a very big surprise one too. This is another bed of pineapples. And this is where we found the yellow yam growing. It was growing somewhere in here. My husband has an eye for seeing things. I probably would, oh yeah, we noticed it because vines were coming up and coming up along. Oh, here's a piece of the vine. It was growing up along this avocado tree. And that's when we realized that something was down there. So for those of you who are just coming in, let me show you our loot. Oh, let me get those tomatoes first before I forget them overnight. And then tomorrow morning, I'll regret it. It's not the loot though. The loot I'm going to show you is right here. 4 huge papayas. And look at the big surprise. A piece of yellow yam. This yellow yam came out of this container over here. You see how big? Let me carry it over there so you can see. So no excuses. You will have proof to tell people that yam can grow in a container. Those who were on earlier, you saw me digging it up from out of there. So we had this one, this black one was on top of this, and the yam came from out of both of them. So there's a hole in that one that we left a hole in there so that the yam would continue to grow down, and that's exactly what it did. We didn't think there were going to be any yam because during the cold weather, the yam just started drying up. We didn't think it was ready. Thank you, beans. Yeah. Hello, welcome, welcome. So this is the yellow yam that we got out of the container. It feels like about 2 pounds, but I'm going to wait though when I get inside. Yeah. Maybe I should go bring how about if I bring the scale out so you can see it firsthand? Yeah. I'll do that. Because I mean, this is the best thing that happened today. Because you know when you're not expecting something. And where did I leave the? Oh, I'm looking for this here. When you're not expecting something, and you got more than you expected. Hold on, I'm going to transfer you guys from the handheld tripod to the standing one so I can go get the scale to weigh the yam. So hold tight, let me go get that scale. I want you to see how much it weighs. All right, folks, got the scale. I need to put it down where you can see. Get it starting at 0. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put it down right here and get the yam. All right, I think the other one will be better. This right here. So it's at 0 ounces. Now, I'm gonna put the yam just on it, bare like that, so you can see exactly how much it weighs. All right, here it goes. Let's go put it in pounds, not, yeah, there you go, pounds. Oh my goodness, I was says 2.5, but look at that. It's 3.1 pounds. Wow. At $4 a pound, that's $12 right there. $12 worth of yam, yellow yam, harvested today. That's the best one this week. Yeah. There you go. Yes, folks. It'll be good with a nice pot of soup. So that's today's harvest. I wasn't planning on harvesting today, but every time you walk around the garden, there's always something. But this is the biggest surprise of all. Yep. Hold on, folks. One moment. Okay. So today was I would say, has been a very good day. How was it for you? Been a very good day so far. The weather is feeling very good. In a few days, they say it's going to get cold. But we just live one day at a time and enjoy each day as it comes. I want to thank you all so much for coming, for stopping by. Thank you for your time, your thumbs up. Those of you who subscribed, thank you for those who comment. And remember, go ahead and share if you'd like to see the channel grow. I appreciate you coming. Thank you so much. And I hope you'll come back next time. Somewhere either here in the garden or maybe in the kitchen. Norma, hello, hello. Welcome, Norma. You came towards the end, but I'm going to show you what was harvested today. We have some tomatoes. 4 huge avocados. And a 3-pound yellow yam that came out of a container. Hello, Sandra. Do you see my yellow yam that came out of the container? Ha! Surprise, surprise, surprise. Yeah, it came out of this container over here. I think, yeah, I showed you already know. Yeah, I dug it up and I was saying there was nothing in there. And I always say, you know, when it comes to the garden, there's always going to be surprises. It came out of here. OMG, that's nice. Yes, Norma. Wow, yes, surprise. Big time surprise. Nice yellow yam. Ha. Yep. So I was just about to end, but I had to show you my catch for today. Thank you so much again for coming. And please do come back. Subscribe, hit that bell, and then hit the word all. So as soon as I upload a video, you'll get a notification. You won't miss anything. So if you wanted to see how I made the fertilizer, the papaya leaf fertilizer, then go back to the beginning of the video and you'll see the simple recipe. It can be used as a fertilizer or pesticide. Right? So come back next time and see what's going on right here in the Charles Fort Lauderdale garden. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others. God bless you. Yeah, look for the fertilizer. So you don't have to buy. You also have papaya, so you don't have to buy any. You can use it as fertilizer or pesticide. So our sun is setting in the horizon here. Setting. Yeah, painting in the sky, made by the masterpiece. A masterpiece made by the master creator. I knew a long time ago, Peter said, I'm living in the wrong state. Peter. I know it's cold there in the Carolinas. But you know. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, take care until next time. I thank you for I really appreciate your support. Share the channel with someone you know who may love this. You know, I grow fruits and vegetables, but you have to help me grow the channel. How about that? Bye. It was a pleasure too, Peter.